Michelle with Tangi Library, Baby and Me, and this is our craft video on making our own seahorses. If you are in the Tangipahoa area, you are welcome to come to any branch and pick up your baggie that will have all the supplies you need except for a glue stick. You'll need either liquid glue or a glue stick at home. But other than that, everything you need to make it is in the baggie, and you can just request that with your curbside pickup at any Tangi Library location. If you are at home and you can't quite get here, maybe you live further away or it's just difficult to get to the library, if you have a printer, linked to this video, there is going to be a little document that you can print out to get your own shape for your seahorse, and you just put it right on just the cheapest paper plates you can get at whatever discount store is near you. The one near me, I got 40 for $1, so they're very, very inexpensive. When I traced them, I went ahead and cut most of the black line off, just because that gives room for my permanent marker to go. And I lined it up so that just the edge of the plate, I don't know if you can see very well, is there for my marker to trace. And then I just went around it very quickly. I say very quickly, and then I'm gonna take a while doing it because, you know, I'm on video. And grown-ups, this is probably a you job unless your kids are just a little bit older, and then absolutely they can do it. But if it's the baby and me, which is 6 months to 3 years, you're gonna need to take the hit on tracing it out and cutting it. So if you can see, this is kind of how it looked when I first traced it. I did take my marker and just kind of color the back a little bit more, just like that. But you can do it however you like. If your kids like the thinner or the thicker lines to work with, or if it gives you more room to cut, whatever is easier. And you can put 2 on 1 plate. So if you have more than one child, or if you'd like to do the craft with them, it's a very inexpensive way to go. Okay, so if you're doing it with the kit, inside you're gonna find your seahorse all ready to go, and a bunch of tissue paper, little tiny pieces. And you can leave those in the bag when you work, or you can shake them out like I am, making a big mess everywhere, because, you know, Shell likes toddler things. And then also there will be 1 googly eye for you to glue down. Now, I did this 2 different ways. Can you hear my friend over at the computer? He's the cutest little boy. Seriously, I'm so excited there are kids in my library right now. I did this 2 ways. I started off doing it this way, where I kind of glued it down, scrunched up, and it made a puffy seahorse. And I like the puffy look, but it kind of loses its seahorse look. But it's still fun. And especially if you have a little bit older kid, this is more labor intensive. What did I do with my marker? You take your paper and kind of just wrap it around a pencil or a pen or whatever, and you can go ahead and just use your glue stick and have the child. Now, this is something absolutely littles can use their glue stick, because this is good at teaching them to hold a pencil. It's good at using those gripping and developing finger strengths. And it's good for fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination. Let the littles go crazy with glue. If you need to, lay down some foil or saran wrap or a cheap vinyl tablecloth, so that if you don't want it on your table. But all of these little like liquid glues and Elmer's glue, they will, or glue sticks, whatever brand, it really doesn't matter. They will wipe off with water. So even if it does get on your table, you might have to, just like if you cook, use your fingernail to scrape it a little bit, but it will come right off. So if they're gonna do the puffy look, and you know what? This is theirs. They can do this a combination of the way, however they want their seahorse to look, because it's all about what's in their imagination. It's not about what it looks like at the end, or Shells would have looked way cooler than this. It's all about the process of making art. And they may start off wrapping their tissue paper around and sticking it down, and then they may get bored with that and say, no, I'm gonna do it the other way. And then that's fine too. This is the other way I made it. And you can still, the thing that I don't love about mine, because, you know, can't always just love your stuff, is that you can still see the lines through it, but you could go back and just do another layer of tissue paper. The baggies that you pick up absolutely have enough, and I just laid them flat and glued them down, and I wrapped, when I did it, to kind of give me a little bit better edge, I wrapped some of it around and folded it behind. Just so that it would give it a good edge. But again, this is, your littles can do this however they want and make it as beautiful. Every baggie has more than one color. If your kids don't feel like gluing today, they can color with crayons. They can paint with watercolors. They can do markers. This would be fun to color with chalk. You could trace this with chalk outside on your sidewalk and have some outside time, and that's fun too. Make kind of an ocean scene. It's really just about getting the kids to be creative, using different textures and mediums on their fingers, getting them to be sticky and a little bit messy, and have that creative process. And little kids, I'm telling you, moms, dads, grown-ups, grandparents, if you don't do art time, this is going to be your best friend, because they will be busy for a while and they will be incredibly focused. But it also is a sensory experience. Feeling these little pieces of tissue paper, learning to pick up one at a time with your two fingers, that grasping pinch. These are all really great developmental skills that the littles need. So I really do encourage you, come by, pick it up, print it out. If you don't want to do a seahorse, there are absolutely other shapes out there. In this session, we're making a little crab on the beach with some things. We're doing some starfish. You know, any ocean animal, absolutely have fun with it. And let them make their seahorse however they like. All right, well, this is Michelle from Tangi Library Baby and Me. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I hope that you will come and see me as soon as you can. We are open right now in phase 2, which means we're here for some computer usage. We do book pickups through curbside. You order your books online, or you can call the branch, and then we will have them ready for you. We'll call you and let you know, set up a time. You just pull up, pick up your books and go. We also are here for copies and faxes. So if you come in, you know, just like wave. I miss you guys a lot. Librarians like friends. We do. We like people. That's why we're here. So if you guys do the craft, would you please post a picture? Oh, I forgot to say, I did for the little bumps on the seahorse's spine. I just took some and taped it with the corner facing out, or glued it with the corner facing out on the back, just so that he had some little bit of a different characteristic, and then glued my googly eye. But I hope you will do the craft and take some pictures, post them under the video so I can see the cute faces. And again, available at every Tangi Library branch. Thanks so much. Have a great day.